Please welcome Shatwood.
Margaret, long. Margaret, we have 15 minutes.
You're so energetic.
Butter. Over there, you know I can't talk if I'm on the right. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Shatwood. Apparently I didn't do enough butter gutters. Butter gutter. Shatwood.
Thank goodness this is live.
So, as Margaret throws salt in my wound, I'd like to welcome you to the Lehigh Valley's very own public broadcast system station show about women in art, and it's an art salon. My name is Fiona.
I'm Margaret.
That's Margaret. I'm sorry for her tardiness. She is old and also a writer, so she really doesn't have any muscles.
Not really.
Except in her hands. So I'm a celebrated actress of the British stage and also film. You may remember me as Hermione Granger's aunt, Gillian, from the third installment of Harry Potter. And Margaret,
I write dystopian novels.
one of which was on Oprah's choice list.
Yes,
Oprah.
not her best book club list. It's the choice list.
Where she said it's an option.
Right.
It's an option for you. May not be at the top, but you know, you have your choices.
Yes.
Anyway, Margaret and I are here to extrapolate upon themes in our everyday world. Things that we go through, the mundane little things that happen to us, that just influence our art. I don't know if any of you have seen any art house cinema. No.
Don't. Just don't. I mean, do if Fiona's in it, but otherwise it's just a waste of time.
Thank you, Margaret. Anyway, how film takes from what we feel every day, things that we go through, even just thoughts that we have in our head as we're washing dishes, mindlessly staring into the fluorescent bulbs.
Like a housewife.
So what we need from you, our studio audience, is a word to pull these themes from. A word, anything. Vacuuming.
Oh, vacuuming. Typical. It's because
Typical man.
Female. We are female, so we must need a suggestion of vacuum.
That you assume that I know how to use a vacuum. Well, I assure you I don't.
Well. And neither do I.
I have someone to vacuum for me, and she is lovely.
That's me. That's me.
Margaret does my wash. I'm quite a child. Anyway, vacuuming. From a man's perspective. What a woman's job really is.
Yes, pushing around a piece of machinery with a bag to hold dust on the back?
She still uses a bag one. But regardless, just the mind-numbing sound that comes from the machine. Well, you can't even think for yourself, which is what the men want. They don't want us to think. They want to hear... They want to see a... Imagine. Picture this. A foyer with a tall mahogany little end thing with a glass mirror and a rack for your umbrellas, front door, and a woman on their hands and knees scrubbing.
You know, we have a vacuum for that. And I'm about to hand it to you so you can vacuum the floor.
Listen, Reggie. You know, there's gonna come a time when my hands aren't gonna work no more. Reggie, you... Damn it!
I just wanted you to hear how powerful this thing is, that's all.
Anytime I come up with something, you're always trying to stop over me.
Look, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
All right, we've been married for 20 years.
Yes.
Tell me how much you love me.
How much I love you, Reggie.
Tell me how much you love me. Loretta, tell me how much you love me.
I'll have to think about that, Reggie, if you want the answer that I really feel, the answer that you want to hear.
Both.
Not at all, just a little bit.
You want to know how much I love you? Real sassy. Real sassy, Loretta.
Giving you a taste of your own medicine, that's all.
Look,
Even with or without.
I'm sorry, I have a compulsion.
Now that looks about right. That looks about right.
You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Am I eating?
Tell me how much you love me!
I love you with all my heart, Loretta.
What?
I love you with all my heart, Loretta.
Say it again.
I love you with all my.
No, you said something genuine!
I love you with some of my heart. I lied.
You're a real piece of shit, you know that?
But I'm your piece of shit. Don't forget it.
Typical.
Switch sides. Just saying.
No, this really is bothering me. I can't talk.
It's Tallahassee. We've just come in.
We just came in from Tallahassee and everything down there is backwards, like you wouldn't believe.
Florida.
Florida. I don't know if any of you have been to Florida for more than just like a day, but it does something to you.
It does this.
I used to have a purse. Now I don't.
No longer. It's just gone.
It was taken. We were on one of those boats. You know.
The Florida boats.
Vacuuming, as that gentleman so generously gave to us, as a suggestion for women. 2 women.
Let's see if we could get a non-stereotypical
Well,
suggestion. What do you think?
No, I think we're going to go with vacuuming.
She's a rebel.
What do vacuums do? They suck. They suck, Margaret.
Of course they do. They wouldn't. Well, maybe they would stroke, but
They take the energy out of the room. They take anything out of... They just take it all inside themselves and hold it in. But wait a second. Isn't that what women do? We take everything in from the outside world and we harbor it inside of our bag. You still use a vacuum with a bag. We hold inside all the dirt the world gives us, and we're pregnant with dirt.
pregnant with dirt, and you know what we do? We birth it. We give life.
But what is a
to
baby?
dirt.
But yes. But all the dirt we've accrued coming out into another form. This sounds like a book you should write.
Yes.
Write about dirt babies.
And this high school?
Dirt babies. Oh, no, go ahead. You're the writer.
Okay, dirt babies. If dirt babies worked, I was thinking more...
What were you thinking? I'm sorry.
I was thinking more of try it, the end.
I like dirt babies. But picture this. Picture becoming pregnant with dirt.
A woman and her handmaid ready to give birth to the dirt.
Yes, miss. Oh, could you put the pad down? I got hemorrhoids, which you wouldn't believe. Came all this dirt. Puts a lot of pressure on your bunghole. Is it worth to please you?
It sure does, which is exactly why I'm not going to go through any of this, but you will be going through it for me.
Quite right, Nob.
And
I'm
then-
an emotional sponge. I've been hearing it from you and the mister. He's been telling me all his secrets, you tell me all yours. Now that fool's secrets ready to crap out a child.
Do you feel it coming?
Oh, I feel coming. Won't you just feed me some more bullshit? I'm sure something's gonna come out.
Well, because I can't actually go through the birth, I'm going to actually be miming and mimicking.
Oh, I'm already filled up. I'm already
filling up. I'm already filling
Tell
up.
me more about your marriage.
Oh.
I'm sure they'll get this thing right.
Okay. All right. You know what? That's really sassy of you. Because the whole point of the handmaid, I get it. You're actually having sex with my husband and
Yep.
I'm not.
Yep.
Okay, I get that. And you rub it in my face all the time.
Yep, I have sex with the mister.
So if you want to know about my marriage, what I'm trying to tell you is, you know it's terrible.
Oh.
That's the whole reason you're here.
Oh.
To keep him occupied. So that I can get some of my favorite
Yep. Oh, yep.
novels
I
read.
feel it poking out. It's poking out. Oh.
Oh, it's coming.
He,
Hold
he,
on.
who?
Hold on.
He,
Hold on.
he, who?
Let me get that out.
He, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I feel clogged up there for a bit, but shoot right out.
that's right. That's why we have vacuums, don't we? To clean up messes we don't want to deal with. That was a wild one.
But not too far-fetched.
Not at all. Nothing we talk about is far-fetched.
Just think about it. 20 years. One of your books almost came true just now. You wrote it in 1985. And look at where we are now. Look at what women are relegated to.
Yes.
Marching in the streets, being taxed for tampons.
Imagine a world. Imagine a world where we are taxed for feminine products.
Well, that's what, I don't really have to imagine that. We are taxed for feminine products. You do use feminine products or have in your life.
True. I mean, and yes.
Okay,
we
good, you
are
have. I was
taxed.
worried for a second.
I guess I was thinking more income tax.
Oh, income tax, yes. We are taxed.
Okay, picture this.
Okay,
Okay, picture this. The writer's in charge now. Okay, picture this. So, we have two accountants who are looking at paperwork. And that's all accountants do. Marty, these numbers, they don't add
it
up.
just doesn't add up.
They don't add up. They don't add up. I mean, I see deductions here. They don't make sense. They don't make any sense. The guy's name is Donnie Bourgeois. Donnie Bourgeois. It's not a female. And he's deducting for sanitary napkins.
Oh, that's
Tampons?
He's writing off tampons?
He's writing off tampons. I see it right
Oh, that's
here.
not good. That's not good.
And it tremendously lowers his income. I see what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
We gotta investigate. I think we gotta investigate.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna call the IRS. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You give me that look like I shouldn't call the IRS. I'm gonna call them. This is a big deal. Okay, we get clients. They're coming in here and they.
Hal, I'm gonna stop you right there. You're about to dig a hole you don't want to hop into.
I'm tired of we gotta follow
You gotta
the
let them in.
laws.
Let these people put their tampons on there. Let them go. So you start going down that rabbit hole, you don't know what you're gonna find on the other end.
Look,
First it's tampons, then
No.
it's bombs.
nobody uses as many bombs.
I've heard of a thing. You want to hear what the thing is?
I'll wait for it.
The
I'm
thing.
waiting for it, Monty.
People use all sorts of little write-offs, feminine napkins, condoms,
Balloons?
No, not condoms for balloons. What are you, 12? No, they write them off on their taxes because they're taxed because people don't want to get pregnant. And then they siphon the money into transporting bombs, like out of Syria and places like that.
How do you know about this? Is this what you do in your taxes?
I read a lot of BuzzFeed articles. That's how all the president's men would go now. That's what that movie with Dustin Hoffman. You don't watch films.
I don't. If it wasn't a book, I don't know about it. It's a waste of my time.
It's a waste of my time. She just reads. I just watch things and I'm not important.
I like to come up with my own
Oh,
stories.
your own thoughts,
Yeah,
stories,
and
no,
yes,
no.
and-
So, we'd like to. Apparently, we have a couple of more things to hash out in the cab. But, we'd like to thank you for joining us at this late hour for an issue of Shatwood. Again, my name is Fiona.
And I'm the smart one, Margaret.